Welcome to week 5 of Sidelines with Shan. This is the month of October. Typically, in the past, it's been called Pink October because the teams would wear pink for breast cancer awareness. But this year, I believe they changed it up a little bit, and teams are allowed to choose any kind of cancer that they would like to bring awareness to. So as we move through the month of October, watch for the different teams to maybe focus on a different area that they feel is important and would like to bring awareness to. So that's why I have these on tonight, just pink for breast cancer. So go and get your big fires checked out. This week, we'll talk about our teams here real quickly. We still have 2 undefeated teams with the Velvet Zebra and the Winnipeg Blue Ballers. So they are leading the long hair and the short hair division. Now, in the facial hair division, we have a 2-way tie. I believe we are looking at Team Estes and Baby Got Dak. They are tied for first place. Maybe one of these days we will have just one clear winner, or leader, I should say, in each one of these divisions. But with that being said, we're going to do this week's Pick'em and Flick'em. We are going to keep the 4 main leaders. We are also going to keep Lady Antebellechek and the Dub Sops. So, we'll be getting rid of Brittany, Poor Decisions, the Tinies, Make the Bears Great Again, Going Down for Real Like Tom Brady's Footballs, and the Muncie Dumpster Fire. So here we have them. These are your picks for this upcoming week. Last week, you guys did a really good job. I was only 50% on my picks, so yay for you. It's kind of sad for me, but there we have them for this week. We also have a guest that will be joining us just a little bit later. And speaking of guests, I do want to say we are still taking applications, or I guess really just taking people who would like to come and join our show for Sidelines with Shan. With that being said, Poor Decisions, listen up. Sidelines with Shan will be in your area in the coming weeks. So if you are interested in making an appearance, just get in contact with the league manager and we can probably try and set that up. In other news, I'm wearing my Colts shirt this week because, well, I can't remember. I think we won last week. But anyway, what I'm really excited about is the Colts finally got smart and they brought back Peyton Manning for this week. Now, unfortunately, he's not going to stick around. Well, I guess kind of he is, because they're going to unveil a statue for him, so he will always be here, just unfortunately not the physical person, you know, the one, the only Peyton Manning. But that's pretty exciting, so if you're around the area and you want to head down and check it out on Saturday, that'd be kind of cool to see him again one more time. This week is also the first week of buys. Obviously there was a buy in the first week. It was not planned, but that's the way it worked out. So this is the first true bye week. If you haven't, please pay attention to your team. There are multiple teams on bye, so we want to make sure that everybody's playing a full team this week. I think that is all for our initial part, and we will get right to our guest. This week's guest comes to us. Well, I really don't know where they're coming from, but let's welcome the Tinies. Welcome, the Tinies.
Thank you, Shan.
How are you doing?
Doing wonderful.
Okay, and so I've never seen this hat before. Can you talk to us about it?
Well, I got this for Super Bowl 50. This represents Brandon McManus and all of his field goals.
Okay.
The top represents Von Miller for his sacking ability, and got to include number 18, the Sheriff, who led them to the victory.
Okay, that looks like a very fancy hat. Where'd you find it?
Well, I was at a Super Bowl party. They had the orange, the duct tape. All I had to do was make the hat.
Awesome. So it is a one-of-a-kind hat.
It is a one-of-a-kind hat from Super Bowl 50.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Nice creative touch. Now, do you wear that when you watch the games?
I do when I watch the Broncos.
Okay. Does it work? Does it bring good luck?
It does.
Okay, cool. Does it bring your fantasy football team good luck? I mean, right now you are 1-3. Yeah. So, like, do we need to create a hat for your fantasy team?
I don't think that's going to work.
Okay. All right. So, when you selected your team, how did you do your draft?
Well, I went with the quarterback first, and Derek Carr.
Okay.
But later traded him to Team Estes, which now I'm happy with that deal because he is now hurt. And
Okay.
I went with the running back second, just to kind of create some diversity in my team with the running backs. But, you know, it doesn't always work out the way you want.
Okay, so you went in and you actually, did you stay for the whole draft, pick each one of your players? Did you just pick the first 3 or 4 and then say, yes, forget it, just
Stayed for the whole draft.
Okay, good
Whole
for you.
course, yeah.
That's awesome. Then that way you can't blame your bad picks on anyone else but you.
myself.
Okay, awesome. So, what is your favorite team, or who's your favorite team?
Broncos.
Okay, and why? And have they always been your favorite team?
Well, it really started when Tim Tebow started playing for him, and then progressed as number 18 got to Denver.
Cool. So what do you think of their quarterback now? Is it Simeon, or I think that's how you say his name?
Yeah, Simeon. I think he shows characteristics of a young Peyton,
Okay.
just with the least throwing ability.
So we should watch for him in the coming years.
We should.
Okay. How do you feel about the Colts? You obviously like number 18, but what's your thoughts about the Colts?
Vinatieri's their best player.
Okay. Is he? I mean, obviously he can't win every game for them. So what do you think the chances are? Can the Colts save their season?
I think they can. Andrew Luck started throwing this week,
Okay.
so I assume he'll be back in the next coming, but Jacoby Brissett is a man to watch out for in the NFL right now.
Okay. Let's look forward to, we were talking about the Super Bowl. Who do you think will make it to the Super Bowl this year?
Oh, that's a tough one, Shan.
Obviously, I mean, you're probably going to pick the Broncos, but...
Well, I'm going to have to go with the... I like the way the Texans are looking this year, but I don't know if they'll make it all the way. I do like my Broncos defense, so I think they'll be in from the AFC.
Okay.
Just because, you know, Patriots. I can't go with Tom. He's a cheater. And from the NFC side, that's tough. I'm going to have to go with the Falcons again.
Okay.
I think Matt Ryan will pull it around.
So we got the Falcons and the Broncos. Who's going to win out of the two?
Gonna have to go with Von King Kong.
Okay, so we're not picking a side. We're just going. We're playing it safe. Oh, Broncos. Okay. Thought maybe we were combining names, but okay, that's all right. Anything else? Anything else that you want to add? Anything you want to talk about?
I will be kneeling at church and not on the field this weekend.
Okay. Sounds like a good place.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about the league here that we participate in? Any thoughts, anything we could do better or change, possibly? Something you would like to see different? You know, if you thought you're one of those people that wants 2 quarterbacks, you know, what are your thoughts?
I would like to play a quarterback in the flex position.
Okay.
I think that would add a good degree of difficulty to the league, you know, get some extra points in there.
All right. Well, we can definitely take that up with the commission. See what he has to say. No guarantees.
It'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's all. Well, thank you so much for joining our show.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck. Hopefully, we can work on that 1-3 record and get you back up. You know, more toward the Super Bowl.
We'll see how Carson Palmer does this week.
Sure. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all we have for Sidelines with Shan in Week 5. Again, please take care of your teams. This is a bye week, so make sure that your teams are fully stocked. That's all we have for you. Thanks. Have a good week.